What if a feeling could become a plague? Not a virus, not a bacteria, but an uncontrollable urge. An urge to dance. An urge so powerful it could force you to dance for days. Until your heart simply gave out. In 1518, this wasn't a hypothetical question. It was a terrifying reality. Our story begins in July 1518 in the city of Strasbourg. A woman named Frau Troffea stepped into the street and, without any music, began to dance. It wasn't a dance of celebration. Her body convulsed, her arms flailed. She danced with a silent, desperate energy. For 6 straight days, she danced. She didn't stop to eat, drink, or sleep. Her feet were bloodied, her body bruised, but she couldn't stop. Soon, the impossible happened. One by one, others started to join. Within a week, 34 people were caught in the grip of this bizarre compulsion. Within a month, that number swelled to 400. The city authorities were stumped. The physicians of the day, with no knowledge of germs or neurology, consulted their texts and declared it a natural disease caused by hot blood. Their prescription was not rest, but more dancing. They believed the dancers would only be cured if they danced the fever out of their systems. So, they cleared the guild halls, erected a large wooden stage, and even hired professional musicians to play along. The plan backfired catastrophically. The music only seemed to fuel the mania, and the public stage turned the local anomaly into a full-blown spectacle, drawing even more people into the town. The human body is not built for this. Dancers began to die. They suffered heart attacks, strokes, and sheer exhaustion. The city's own records state that at the plague's peak, it was claiming up to 15 lives every single day. Strasbourg was a city dancing itself to death. But the biggest question remained: why? Modern science has several theories. One is ergotism. A fungus called ergot that grows on damp rye can produce powerful muscle spasming chemicals similar to LSD. This would have caused involuntary twitching and hallucinations. But the more widely accepted theory is that this was a case of mass psychogenic illness or mass hysteria. The people of Strasbourg in 1518 were under immense stress. They had suffered famine, political instability, and terrifying diseases like smallpox and syphilis. Their belief system was also primed for this. They believed that saints could inflict curses, and one of those curses was an uncontrollable dance. It's thought that in this pressure cooker of fear and superstition, a few people started dancing due to stress, and the belief that it was a contagious curse caused the phenomenon to spread through the power of psychological suggestion. It was a psychic epidemic, a terrifying example of how the mind under extreme pressure can turn on the body.
By early September, the authorities abandoned their more dancing theory. They took the remaining dancers to a mountain shrine to pray for absolution. Slowly, miraculously, the dancing finally stopped.
The dancing plague of 1518 was over. It remains one of history's most chilling examples of how our minds and bodies are connected in ways we still don't fully understand. What other strange events are buried in the pages of history? Subscribe to Neuro Narratives and let's decode the past together.